Blog Talk Radio.
Stevie B's media production is a part of the Shellcaster Network.
Stevie B Media Production presents Acappella Gospel Music Blast with your host, Stevie B. Playing your favorite acappella music from the world's greatest acappella artists. Sit back, relax, and listen to the sweet sound of voices. We're flying at 30,000 feet, and you're riding with Stevie B. You can call into the live show, 713-955-0508, or email us, butlersteve1009@yahoo.com. Contact us. Let us know who's riding with Stevie B on the blast tonight. This is the Acappella Gospel Music Blast, and you're listening to Stevie B.
This radio show is the 2018 nominee for the NACAMA, the National Academy Christian Acappella Music Artist Award. This radio show is being broadcast from Stevie B Media Production at the Carolina Studio in the great state of North Carolina. This is Stevie B, and I'm the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music. And according to the late Yvonne, the General Connor from Dayton, Ohio, she said Stevie B is the hardest working Christian DJ in the world today. May the good Lord have mercy on us all. That was my dear sister right there. I also have a recent quote from the interview I did with Jesse Marat from Straight Company from Louisville, Kentucky. We had him on the show as the producer of Divine Experience with the lead vocalist, Brandon P.K. Smith was on that show from Tampa, Florida. Issei said, my radio voice, my energy, my creativity is refreshing, and nobody does it better because nobody's going to outwork me. I also have a recent quote from Thurman Metters from Temple, Texas. He was on the radio show. He said, Stevie B is the hardest working man in acappella Christian music. That's what he said, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just telling you what they said. I also have a quote from my dear brother, the late Irvin C. Jackson from Wesley Chapel, Florida. I really appreciate this quote from Irvin C. He was debuting some music on the show on a regular basis, and we lost him back here in January about a month ago, so we're going to miss Irvin C. But he said Stevie B is the greatest and the hardest working man. He said, I considered you to be the lighthouse of acappella gospel music because I'm letting my light shine brightly into the lives of so many people. He said he didn't know where acappella gospel music would be if I wasn't doing this show on Friday night. If somebody wants to know anything about acappella gospel music, just look up Stevie B. I appreciate that quote from the late Irvin C. Jackson. I also have a quote from Mr. Ooh-wee himself. Dorian Paul from Houston, Texas. He said on the show, Dorian said, Stevie B, we need you, Doc. Don't you go nowhere because we need you. That's what they said, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just telling you what they said. And my dear brother, Jeremy Roberts from Ayette, Virginia, we interviewed Jeremy here a few times on this broadcast. He said Stevie B is the hardest working man on the radio, period. That's what he said, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just telling you what they said. And my dear brother, Anthony Blunt, he's the radio host for the Gospel Train that airs on Sunday morning on 94.7 FM, WWBC 1510 AM in Rockledge, Florida. He said the same thing during our interview on his radio show. So it must be some truth to it. And I have a recent quote from my dear brother Kenneth Ray from made New Acapella Ensemble. He was on the show on last Friday night. Now, this is what Kenneth Ray said, ladies and gentlemen. He said Stevie B is the hardest working brother in acapella music on the ones and twos. That's what he said, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just telling you what they said. And I have my final quote from Ali Ezel from Fayetteville, North Carolina. He says Stevie B is the mouth of acapella gospel music. I like that.
Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Let's see here. Yeah, let me get this big iron bird. I gotta take off. Let me get this big iron bird on up off the ground. I rubbed my two little coins together and bought me an airplane. But you can't be the blaster master if you're not dropping any bombs on your radio show. I said boom, boom.
Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are taking back Friday nights for the Lord. Oh, yes, we are. For the next 2 hours, I want to play some of your favorite acapella gospel songs from such artists as Straight Company, Acapella, Dorian Paul, Committed Acapella Chorus, and many, many more. I want to hear from our listeners tonight. You can give me a call to the live show at 713-955-0508, or you can send your emails to my new email address, butlersteve1009@yahoo.com, and let me know who's riding with me on the blast tonight. I'm trying to lift up your spirits with these inspirational songs on a Friday night. That's right. It's Friday night, and Stevie B is playing acapella gospel music. So turn up your spiritual ear.
Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
On tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen, I'm counting down my top 20 acapella gospel songs for the year 2021 for the month of February. Tonight on Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast. I'll be featuring on the show tonight my Funny Bones and my Song of the Week, but I will not. I said I will not be doing any shout-outs on the show tonight, nor will I be doing my monthly triple spin or my old 100s due to my time restraints. I got to get to that number one song, ladies and gentlemen, before I go off the air. I never seem to make it, but I'm going to try. But even if I don't make it while I'm on the air, ladies and gentlemen, once I go off the air, the show will still be recording, so you can always listen to the show to its entirety, on the various musical platforms, wherever you're getting your favorite podcast from. All right, just type in Stevie B's Media Production. So Stevie B is loose in the booth on the ones and twos. So let's get into the music, the sweet sounds of voices.
Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
I have some upcoming events I want to make you aware of before we go into our show tonight. On March the 4th, my special guest in that show in the Story Glory segment will be Seaburn Branch from the state of Mississippi. I believe Seaburn, he sings with the North Mississippi Choir chorus that comes out of Mississippi. And then on March the 11th, my special guest will be comedian Tim Progen from Fayetteville, North Carolina. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're starting to interview comedians as well as artists on this broadcast, since we've been featuring comedians since 2016 on this radio show in my Funny Bones segment. And then on April the 1st, my special guest in that Story Glory segment would be Brothers with Soul from Phoenix, Arizona. And then on April the 22nd, my special guest will be another comedian, Larry Nutley from Fort Worth, Texas. And that's all I'm going to say as far as my scheduling goes, because there's just too much going on here for the year 2020. So who's on the playlist tonight?
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
I have some new singles from Nissan Rebels, from Dwayne Pugh and Brad MacArthur, Committed Acapella Chorus, Monte Cuba, Shelley Chorus, and many, many more. On the show tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I'm counting down my top 20 Acapella Gospel songs for the month of February. Enjoy the ride, ladies and gentlemen, on the blast tonight. Stevie B is on the air. Enjoy the show.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
You're in the mix with Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music. Stevie B's Top 20 Countdown Show. Acappella Gospel Music. Number 20.
Holding down my number 20 slot for 7 weeks is Divine Experience out of Tampa, Florida. Their new single, Never Going Back. We did an exclusive interview. That's episode 228. My special guest on that show was Brandon P.K. Smith and the producer, Jesse Marah Isate from Straight Company. Enjoy my number 20 song by Divine Experience. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 20.
I'll never go back, no way. No way, no way, no way. Never, no way. I'm never looking back over my shoulders. No, 'cause the Lord has brought me out, yeah. Forever grateful to Him. Yeah.
The sun goes down and the night is come. Then our day is done with the sorrow and care.
In the morning praise by my bed I pray. So I call on the Lord to say I'm grateful for new mercy, compassion, and grace. No, I'm never going back. I'm never going back. To yesterday, I'm never going back. I ain't never going back. Oh no, yeah, I'm never going back. Yeah, said I ain't never going back. No. I'm never going back. I'm taking my time. I got a made of mine, and now it's time to shine, 'cause I'm grateful, and you kept me.
I ain't going nowhere. I feel like I'm walking on air, 'cause the Lord came through to rescue me. And I want everybody
This is Orlando Tisdale, a.k.a. Mookie, and you are listening to me on Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Number 19.
Holding down my 19th slot for 65 weeks is the Melody Airs out of Houston, Texas. Their single, My Prayer. I just love this song from the 2000 album, Looking Under Jesus. And this album was produced by the late Johnny Wilder Jr., and we did an exclusive interview with one of the lead vocalists for the Melody Airs, Frank Melton III out of Houston, Texas. Also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. That's episode number 26. Now, my recorded version shows can only be heard on iHeartRadio, on Deezer, and also on Amazon Music. And if you've never heard these recorded version shows, all I did was record my live show here on Blog Talk Radio all over again using the same playlist, but I took my voice out of that show. So some people say that's a blessing. I don't know, but the music quality is excellent. It's in beta hi-fi, so you're really going to enjoy what you're hearing on my recorded version shows if you have not had a chance to listen to those shows. Enjoy my number 19 song by the Melody Airs. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 19.
King of kings and Lord of lords, He will hear your praise. I'm praying. I'm praying.
I hope that your prayer has some real meaning. I read and say I hear sinners pray, no, none at all. So get it right before it's too late. Don't get caught outside the gate. I'll be on my knees praying for you.
Peace and love, everyone. This is your girl, Genesis Archer from Jacksonville, Florida, and you're listening in to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Number 18.
Holding down my number 18 slot for 65 weeks is Anissa Rebels out of Memphis, Tennessee. Her new single, I Know, from her 2020 album, Stronghold. And we debuted that album here on this broadcast, episode 179. And her producer, Louis Cooper from Desire Records, was also on the show with her. We just had a great time on that show, and also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. That's episode number 38 under my recorded version shows. Enjoy this, my number 18 song by Anissa Rebels. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 18.
I don't know why my storm seems so tough at times, and I don't even know why I feel I'm losing my mind, and yet I know he's always there for me, and still I know he'll always care for me, and more I know he'll always comfort me. I don't have any doubts, I know. And I don't even know why my God would put up with it, and yet I know he's always there for
this is Tony Carter from the Chicagoland area, and if you are looking for God to give you a song to sing like Jesus, then you tuned into the right place. You're listening to Stevie B on the Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Number 17.
Holding down my 17th slot for 65 weeks is Acappella Chorus out of Rogersville, Alabama. Their single Be Encouraged from their 2017 album We're Not From Here. We debuted that album here on this broadcast. That was a few years ago, episode number 23. Also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. It's episode number 9. And we also did a marathon show. That was episode number 49 for this group. And also a recorded version for that marathon show is episode number 16. Now, we just had Brian Malone here. He's the co-director of that Acappella Chorus a few weeks ago here on this broadcast as well. I believe it's episode 248, something like that. We'll have to look at that number, see what that was. But yeah, but enjoy my number 17 song by Acappella Chorus out of Rogersville, Alabama. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 17.
All right. Brothers and sisters, we came to lift you up, to encourage you, to open up the Word of God and stop leaning on your own understanding. Come on, committed. I need you. Don't you give up. When you learn to lean and trust these are your best days. This is it's the first day of the rest of your life. Come in now. I need you to hear this. We got to listen.
Ever felt like giving up? Ever felt like throwing in the towel? Well, you must keep moving. No, you cannot stop. Even though there are times when you can't see how, I came to encourage you. Trouble don't last always. No, it don't. Standing on the promises of a sovereign God, your breakthrough is not too far away. My sister, God's about to turn it all around. But you gotta hold back to His word, 'cause your day is coming soon. Hold on, breakthrough is right around the corner. It's a new day. These are your best days. These are your very best days. It's the first day of. That's right into your brand new.
Wait a minute. Now, don't let this pain and this suffering throw you for a loop. It's just God's way of touching you and getting your attention. When I was going through, I had to open up His Word and let Him lead, guide me. And I said to myself, I reckon that my suffering can't be compared to my glory. Said I reckon that my suffering can't be compared to my glory. Said I reckon that the pain that I'm going through right now really can't compare to His power. You will see through me. Can I get a witness? We've been waiting for a night, but don't let the joy come in the morning. Just don't be so. Just remember, y'all, He made this promise. This is Troy Marables of Made New Acappella in Louisville, Kentucky, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Been a long time. Been a long time. I see Mary. I see Martha.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Spinning on the ones and twos, it's Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music. Stevie B's Song of the Week.
We will be dedicating this feature to my dear sister and friend, the late Linda Dilly from Tulsa, Oklahoma. She was a member of my staff here, Stevie B's Media Production, from the year 2016 to June 2021. She lost her life in June of last year. She wrote all of the questions for the artists that we interviewed here on this radio broadcast, and we just want to keep her memory alive with this segment of the show.
Stevie B's Song of the Week.
This week we are featuring Kenya Shelley from Clovis, California. The song features Nuff Said, a.k.a. KOC on the rap lyrics, and on the second verse, Asante Clark. And this single was dropped on February the 4th. And the album's not complete yet, but it's produced by Cornell Clark from San Bernardino, California. We had Cornell on the broadcast here a few weeks ago. And we also have Kenya Shelley scheduled for the show on May the 13th. Looking forward to talking to her. We have a new single. Her new single is entitled Just Let Go. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to love my song of the week.
Stevie B's Song of the Week.
Just let go and let God. Just let go and let God. Just let go and let God. She'll show you. Just let go and let God. Just let go and let God. Just let go and let God. She'll show you.
Let go and let him lead you. Thinking you should find he can feed you. Fighting all these demons, he the only one that's gonna believe you. Yeah, I really wanna let go. Should've rolled with you from the get-go. I need help trying to let him know. I need help trying to get my flow. Screwface got two faces, so my soul split in two places. Fighting each other like two races. Got enough sin for two graces. God tell me what I don't know. Either don't care or they don't show. Satan got me in a chokehold, so I probably need to let go.
Just let go and let God. Just let go and let God. Just let go and let God. She'll show you.
Don't be anxious about anything. You can conquer any situation by praying. You really need to know He's got your back for sure.
From you, Lord, just to help me to believe in. I keep fighting all these battles, but they all belong to you. What do I do? Help me through. Get to you. Hey, let go, let God, I'm about to. I was about to sing right before I found you. Looking at this pit, Myrie, I said not you. Then I realized that I can't live without you. It's painful without you. I can't go without you. I let go cause I got you. I'm so thankful about you.
Just let go.
Let go.
And let God.
And let God.
Just let go.
Just let go.
And let God.
And let God. Let go. Just let go.
And let God.
He'll show you. I guarantee he'll show you.
Just let go. Let go. And let God. Let go. Just let go. Let go. And let God. Let God. Just let go. Put your faith in Him. Let God. Let God. He'll show you. That you.
Stevie B's Song of the Week.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey. Yeah.
I'm just hanging with Stevie B. I'm just hanging with Stevie B. I'm just hanging with Stevie B. At 30,000 feet. I'm just hanging with Stevie B. I'm just hanging with Stevie B. I'm just hanging with Stevie B.
She's a rapper, baby.
It's Friday night. And the mood is right. Stevie B's on the radio. We're gonna play it tonight. And if you just tune in, call your friends. 2 hours of music. Come on and tune on in. Stevie B. I'm just hanging with Stevie B.
This your boy Lil Lou from Athens, Alabama at Diesel Records. Giving a shout out to my man Stevie B with the Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Every Friday night we get down just like this. Diesel Records, baby.
Stevie B. Stevie B. And if you just tune in, call your friends. 2 hours of music. Come on and tune on in. Stevie B.
Every Friday night
Stevie B's on the radio.
with the Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Diesel Records, baby.
Stevie B's Funny Bones.
And I wasn't given this. I wasn't given advice. My father gave me one piece of marital advice when I got married on my wedding day. My father walked into the church and said, I have one piece of marital advice for you. Before you argue with your new wife, and believe me, you're going to argue with her. Before you do, I want you to stop and ask yourself 2 questions. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? And then he broke down and sobbed right in front of me. It's pathetic. I had no idea what that man was talking about. 26 years later, I can tell you, I'm a happy, happy, happy man. I ain't been right in 12 years. Times I have to ask my wife, am I happy? Oh, you better believe you're happy. Okay. I was just checking with you, Buttercup. Call my buddies up. I can't go golfing, but I'm a happy, happy, happy man. And don't get me wrong, we argue. You've got to argue in your marriage. You don't argue in your marriage, it'll build up in your brain, and over time, it'll make you goofy. Then you wind up like those babbling, mumbling couples you see in Florida that scare you. You've seen them. 50-plus years of marriage just walking down the street. You look at the wife, she's fine. It's the husband 8 feet behind her that scares me to death. Poor guy's all hunched over, vibrating and mumbling to himself. Oh, he's telling me what to do. Well, I'm going to start telling you what to do. I'm a man. You can't tell me what to do no more. I'm a man. Poor guy's trying to win back all the arguments he's been throwing away for 50 years. Guy was 6'3" when he got married. Now he's 4'1". Look at the poor guy. Weighed down by half a century of apathy. Leave a toilet seat up if I want to leave a toilet seat up. Tell me what to do. Hope you sit in the water every night. I don't care anymore. So when she turns around, what'd you just say? I didn't say nothing to you. You got to get it out. You gotta learn to communicate. That's a big word, communicate. Dr. Gary Chapman wrote a book, 5 Love Languages. 5. Tammy and I read that book twice in 1 week because we never found our love language in there. Apparently, bitterness and sarcasm isn't part of Dr. Gary Chapman's love life. You have to learn how your spouse communicates. My wife can say more with an eye roll and a sigh. Tammy can sigh. She could bend a palm tree. We were at a costume party. This is about 5-6 years ago. At a costume party, I hear her sigh. I look up, she's doing this. And she's that subtle, trust me. So my friend tells me, I think Tammy's having a stroke. No, she wants to talk to me outside. She doesn't want you guys to hear this. We go outside. We're not outside 10 seconds. She looks at me and says, "You're acting like a fool." I said, "I'm dressed as a green bean. What's proper public etiquette for a legume?" She said, "Shut up. You know exactly what I'm talking about. These are my friends. These are not your comedy friends. These people actually have self-respect and dignity. I'm going to stand there and take abuse from a cucumber? I don't think so." I say, "Chill, Bill." See? Some of you thought it was witty, too. I was walking home that night, 5 miles in my green bean feet. Tried to hitchhike, but take my word for it, nobody in America is picking up a 6'3" green bean anymore. They pull over, they wait till you get close, go, "What's it like in the valley?" Ho, 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 and then take off. Takes time to learn to communicate with your wife. Took me 2 years of marriage to figure out Tammy will never tell me to do anything around our home. If she wants me to do something, she'll ask me a question. From the question, I got to stand there and figure out what it is she wants me to do. Here's an example. Say I leave a pair of my underwear in the middle of the bedroom floor, which frosts my wife. That's her word when she's angry. That just frosts me. If I'm not frosting her, I'm driving her up a wall. Another one. Kids will come in. "Where's Mom?" "She's up the wall at frostbite." That's all I know. And you won't believe what put her there, boy. It was that pair of underwear in the middle of the bedroom floor. I think you're looking at the most powerful piece of cotton on the planet. So I leave my underwear in the middle of the room, which, by the way, was not unusual for me when I first got married, because when I was a single man, I learned how to walk out of my underwear on the way to the shower. You walk, you get to the end, you hop right out of them babies. Right? And you leave them in the middle of the room because then you have your underwear inventory at your fingertips. 8 on the floor, must be 4 still in the drawer. It was a good system. Worked for me for years. Then I got married and found out my system frosts. And ladies, when you're raising a boy, understand this. How you raise him, it just gives more work for the wife to undo. My mother, bless her heart, for 18 years said the same thing to me for 18 years. She'd walk in my room on a Saturday morning, look around and go, "What a pigsty. I am not your maid, young man. And if you think I'm going to pick your stuff up the rest of your life, you have another thing." It went on for 18 years. At what point do you go, "Oh, I'll see you next Saturday, Ma"? Then I got married and left my underwear in the middle of the room, and Tammy goes, "I am not your maid." And I'm thinking, I've heard that before. Turns out she's not. One day she kicked them at me, hit me in the face. "If you haven't shaved, it's like Velcro." No! Get them off me. I'm not touching my own underwear. That's
Stevie B's Funny Bones.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I hope you're enjoying the flight tonight on the blast. I'm playing some of the world's greatest Acappella Gospel music artists, the sweet sounds of voices. We're flying 30,000 feet, and I'm dropping bombs everywhere.
Oh, Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Oh, Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Oh, Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Gospel Blast.
Dropping the beat. Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel music. Number 16.
Holding down my 16th slot for 65 weeks is Tiffany Malone out of Athens, Alabama. Her single, Let Nothing Turn Me Around, her 2011 album, Reasons Why. And we did an exclusive interview with Tiffany on this broadcast, episode number 7. Now, that was a show where I told a secret why they called me the Blaster Master. Enjoy my number 16 song by Tiffany Malone. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 16.
There's a story of an old sister who would come to church every Sunday. It was pain aching in her body. She would struggle from the back of the church all the way to the front pew, sometimes with tears streaming from her eyes. And one day, one of those young sisters got beside her sister, and she told that old sister, if you're in so much pain, why don't you just turn around and just stay home sometime? That old sister just held her Bible close and said these words.
As I read the stories of old, and I look at old man Joe, he lost everything that he had in just one day. Now can't you see him as he spoke with his wife, when she said, you ought to curse your God and die? I can imagine with tears in his eyes, I can hear Joe say, I won't let turn me around. Though he slay me, I'm still gonna trust the Lord. No sickness, no sorrow, no pain. See, this is what I've learned. You see, when times in life get hard, that's when you wanna fall down and worship God. So I won't let nothing.
She told us, she said, before I take it back, I'll add more.
About those Hebrew boys, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, when the king said, better bow down before that image that day. Well, those boys were scared of the fire. Hey, they looked the king dead in their eyes, with no fear in their hearts. I can hear them say, I won't let nothing. I won't let nothing, no, turn me around. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. See, there's one thing I know. Sometimes we gotta go through the fire, but it's good to know Jesus will be right there by your side. I'm not gonna let nothing, no. Turn me around, yeah. Sometimes my road, and it gets a little rocky here and there. And every now and then my burdens get heavy.
You're like giving up.
I'm gonna keep moving, and I'll never turn around. I'm determined, I've got a made up mind, I'm gonna get my crown. She told her, she said, I won't let nothing, no. I won't let nothing get oh, pain aching in my body. You make me think about Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey, how they whipped him all night long. As he marched up that hill, I can't imagine his mother calling, but I hear him say, I can't stop, I can't quit, and said I gotta keep moving, can't gonna fall. Listen here, sister, you see, he took the pain from me. The least I can do is take a little pain for him. I ain't gonna let it turn me around. Won't let it stop me now.
Hello out there. This is Janice Emerson, Nashville, Tennessee, former directress of Praise Unlimited. If you want to hear the latest and you want to hear the greatest, keep your station locked in to Stevie B.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Stevie B's Top 20 Countdown Show. Acappella Gospel Music. Number 15.
Holding down my 15th slot for 65 weeks is the Mario Brothers out of Jacksonville, Florida. Their single, Pick Me Up. And this also has a remix with it from their 2015 album, The Mario Brothers. We did an exclusive interview with Mario McKinnon in episode 175. Enjoy my number 15 song by the Mario Brothers. You're going to love this song. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 15.
Lord, you picked me up when I was down. Lord, you planted my feet on solid ground. Lord, I once was blind, but now I see. Oh, Lord, dear Lord, look down on me. Lord, you picked me up when I was down. Lord, you planted my feet on solid ground. But now I see, Lord, dear Lord, look down on me.
The Bible says in 1 Peter 2 and verse 9, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye may show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness and into his marvelous light.
Loving Savior, Almighty God, look down on me, Lord, when times get hard.
Show me the way, show me your power. You seem to pick me up in my darkest hour.
This is my prayer, this is my plea. When I'm struggling, you comfort me.
I know you will deliver right on time, 'cause you pick me up, Lord, when I was down. Yeah, pick me up when I was down. I was down, Lord, you planted my feet on solid ground. Lord, I once was blind, but now thank God that I can see. Lord, dear Lord, look down on me. Blessings you have shown to us, even when we don't deserve them, Lord, you never give up.
So it gets hard sometimes down in this bed. When I read your word, I know you're always there.
Send me a blessing, send me a sign. When the storms are raging, Lord, I know I'm on your mind.
I know you will deliver right on time, 'cause you pick me up and everything's alright. Yeah. When I was down, yes you did. Planted my feet. I could walk again. Once was blind, he opened my eyes. Lord, look down on me. Lord, you pick me
like
up.
nobody else could. When God's on my side, everything is all good. Life's kinda hard from the things that I've seen. But Lord have mercy, glad we on the same team. You picked me up, God, when no one was around. Through it all, Lord, you never let me down. Just wanting to thank you and have to praise you. So much to say to you, my life I pay to you. No one can match it. Your love is a classic. I need your passion, what I want, I just ask it. You bless my heart, I don't know where to start. Only God in heaven, He can bring us this far. Yeah, life is full of heartache and pain. And He came in my life, things ain't never been the same. So I look in the sky, I look and see my King. I know He in heaven, He's looking down on me. Pick me up when I was down. Lord, you planted my feet on solid ground. Lord, I once was blind, but thank God that I can see. Yeah. See, the lightning was flash, I heard the thunder roll, but Jesus came and He spoke into my soul. Now as I'm walking through my valley, the Lord is watching over me, and I'll take Him everywhere that I go, 'cause His peace is everlasting.
How can I be happy when my life seems upside down? Well, let me tell you about a man named Jesus. He's the true joy that I found. There are times I get weary, but it's the Lord who strengthens me. So I just put my trust and faith in Him, and every time He's there for me. Every time you were there for me, when it on solid, on the rock is solid. Once was blind, but now I see. Dear Lord, looking back over my life, I see how you blessed me. Long night when I cried my my joy in sorrow, my hope for tomorrow. Speak peace when storms blow. He's my everything. Yeah, I was sinking so deep in sin, till my Savior came and He reached way within. There's a friend that I know that'll never let me go, and the love that He's shown is the best that I know. When times get rough, He lifts me up. The Lord will pick me up. The Lord will pick me up. You pick me up. Thanks, Steve. When I was down.
This is your dude, West Coast Black, a.k.a. Uncle Black from the West Coast Boys, representing California. Sitting in the lab, the Sweatbox, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
It's your favorite DJ, Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music. Number 14.
Holding down my 14th slot for 65 weeks is One Hope in Christ out of Louisville, Kentucky. Their single, Make a Way. This is the title track from the 2018 album, Make a Way. We debuted that album here on this broadcast. Episodes number 72, and also did an exclusive interview with Garrick Edison from that group. And that episode is episode 238A and 238B because I had some technical difficulty that night on that show, so I had to publish it in two parts. And also did a recorded version of, when we debuted that album here on this broadcast. So that'll be number 7 on my recorded version shows. And also this group was the 2018 recipients for the NACAMA New Artist of the Year. You're going to love my number 14 song by One Hope in Christ. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 14.
Obstacles after obstacles seem to happen in spectacular fashion. I'm grasping for a grip that my faith won't slip as I travel on this spiritual road trip. Up and down I go, where I stop nobody knows, but God, He holds the future, whole wide world in His hands. My plans are not His plans, yeah. He will make a way out of no way. He's the same today as yesterday. The reason I'm happy, I know that you're with me today.
God controls everything and supplies my every need. Simple words restore life and peace when God Almighty speaks. Some Satan He'll make way out of no way. If He did it before, I know He'll surely do it again right now today.
What's going on, everybody? It's your brother in Christ, Cornelius the Strong Edwards, all the way from Galveston, Texas, better known as Paradise Island. And you're now listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Enjoy and be blessed in God's endless mercy. Agape. Strong.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Number 13.
Holding down my 13th slot for 65 weeks is Dwayne Pugh and Brad MacArthur, both from Dallas, Texas. Their new single, God's Music, from their 2019 album, Life in Music. You're going to love this song. And we debuted that album here on this broadcast. Episode 177 also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. That's episode number 37. Enjoy my number 13 song by Dwayne Pugh and Brad MacArthur. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 13.
I remember Sunday morning, Daddy would turn on the radio, saying I could see the house changing, rearranging, yeah, things shifted. I felt the sun through the clouds of joy, oh yeah. Much better when that music played. I felt it down deep in my soul, the kind of music that cannot be ignored. No, this music, I choose it, 'cause it keeps me going on. He gave a voice to people who had none, gave hope to people who needed some. I must confess, I think we're better 'cause this music gave us consciousness, yeah. It penetrates down to the core. This word we sing about is sharper than any two-edged sword. And I love the way it feeds my soul, the kind of music that cannot be ignored, no. This music, I choose it, 'cause it keeps me going on. God music, yeah, for the soul, soul sustaining. This music, I choose God music, God genre can pick you up from under each life circumstance, let you know you still have a chance. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, good.
This is Anissa Rebels representing Diesel Records from Memphis, Tennessee. You're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Number 12.
Holding down my 12th slot of that for 65 weeks is that Songbird out of Jacksonville, Florida. Genesis Archer, her single Higher Ground from her 2012 album I'm a Soldier. We did an exclusive interview with Genesis here, episode number 20 and episode 198. She's been on the show a couple of times. And Genesis was the 2019 recipient for the Acappella Music Awards Female Artist of the Year and the 2016 NACAMA Best Female Vocalist and the 2014 NACAMA Artist of the Year. Enjoy my number 12 song by Genesis Archer. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 12.
You cannot shake the faith I'm moving. Striving harder just to make it to heaven. You may try to discourage me with scandalous ways. Oh yeah, but you can start me on the solid rock of sin. I'm gonna keep on working, Lord, for your kingdom. 'Cause in the end I wanna be where you are. So I gotta keep working, I got to keep moving, I got to keep going every day. In the end, I wanna be with you. I'm going high. You cannot shake the faith I'm moving. You cannot mess with me. I'm moving higher, 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 higher. I'm moving higher, higher. I'm moving. There were people in my life try to get in my way, and every day I try to tell them, y'all, that Jesus is the way. You know they left and talked about me, but that's okay, that's okay. 'Cause I know who I am and where I want to be. Every day, can't stop now. See, I'm on to higher ground. Nobody can break me, nobody can shake me, nobody can hold me down. No, no. 'Cause in the end, I'm gonna be with you. I'm going high. You cannot shake the faith I'm moving. Going high.
Sister Bree, and you are listening to Stevie B, the master blaster of Acappella Gospel music.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Number 11.
Holding down my 11th slot for 65 weeks is Teray Mack out of Jacksonville, Florida. He has a new single entitled Thank God. Now, this song features Amber Baldwin from Greensboro, North Carolina. She's a member of Teray in the group Testament Acappella Ensemble. And this single is from their 2019 EP entitled Rich. You're going to love this song from Teray Mack. And we also debuted that EP here as episode 146. Enjoy my number 11 song by Teray Mack. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 11.
One time for my G-O-D. One time for my G-O-D. Yeah. One time for my G-O-D. One time for my G-O-D.
So many blessings, so many times that we take you for granted. You gave strength to the weary and power to the weak. And though we are not perfect, your favor doesn't cease. No, through the fire and through the rain, you loosed all the shackles, you broke every chain. You are a sovereign God, I'm indebted to you forever, lift up your name. I'm not afraid because my Lord will never fail. Whatever weapon forms, God will prevail. If you ever wonder how my God is so blind, these are the reasons why. Just to die on the cross, yeah. We would not be lost in that we don't thank God for that. Hard times, no stressing, it's a lesson. I got Jesus, so I keep pressing, yeah. I don't worry about my enemies because of my haters, I'm my elevator. Thank God for that. Remember where your help comes from. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. Thank God for that.
Over and over, I'm in awe of your power, Lord. Your ways are so amazing. I'll forever be indebted to the way that you love me, Lord. And I'll forever praise your name. I don't know why you love me, but I am forever grateful for the times that you have made a way you cover me. I know it's by your grace and by your favor I have victory. And now today I'm stronger because you touched me. If you ever really wonder why I'm fly, here are the reasons why.
It's just to play on the cross, so we would not be lost in that we hard times, no stress, and this a lesson. I got Jesus, so I keep pressing. I don't worry about my enemies because I'm my haters, I'm my elevator. Remember where your help comes from. So we would not be lost in the wheel. Hard times, no stressing, it's a lesson. I got Jesus, so I keep pressing. I don't worry about my enemies because of my haters, on my elevator. They got it. They got it. They got it. They got it. Oh. Your ways are so amazing.
What's up, everybody? This is Bruce.
This is Demario.
This is Cranston.
This is Tori.
And this is Jordan. We are Rain. And you're listening to
Stevie B.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Top 20 Countdown Show. Acappella Gospel Music. Number 10.
Holding down my number 10 slot for 65 weeks is Revelation out of Orlando, Florida. Their single Gethsemane from their 2016 album From the Heart. You're going to love my number 10 song by Revelation. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 10.
by the one who did atone. You see, just to show his matchless grace, Jesus came down here and he took my place. Can't you see him as he's praying in the garden all alone? Hey, just for me. Oh, no good sinner like me. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, what love. Wait right here, he told us three. I need you to stay right here and watch for me. But they heard no big sermon. Can you believe those three disciples slept? While my loving Savior, he cried, he wept. Oh, Father, but if it's your will, you know that I'll do it. Said I'm ready now. Then he went a little further. Then they led him up the hill, hung him high, stretched him wide. Father, not my will but thine. I can hear him cry in the garden. Oh, my love, oh, my love. His love took my place. Yeah. Lord, thank you, Jesus. Hey. For me, in the garden, thank you for your love, Lord, you never failing love. Thank you. In Gethsemane alone. In the garden, oh, hey, all the love you gave, it was shown in Gethsemane alone. Thank you for your love, Lord, you never failing love. Thank you. In Gethsemane alone. Oh, never can stay with love. All the love he gave, and you know what's shown in Gethsemane alone. In the garden, in the garden.
Hi, this is Jeremy Roberts, singer of No Mistakes and album I Forgive You, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Taking you back to the old school. Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music. Number 9.
Number 9 for 65 weeks is Daryl Barnett out of Los Angeles, California. He has a new single entitled Why from his 2018 album Way to Go. Now this album, not this album, but this song, Way to was it Why? Yeah, single. Yeah. Okay. In 2018, let me tell you what happened. In 2018, Daryl received an NACAMA award for this single, Why. He received the Song of the Year. That's what he got in 2018 for this song. So I just love this song. And we debuted that album here on this broadcast, episode number 61. So that was a few years ago. And also did a recorded version of this live show here on Blog Talk Radio. That's episode number 8. Now, Daryl, this is just for your information. Daryl Barnett, he's also a former member of the group, acapella group New Image out of Nashville, Tennessee. We had them on the show a couple of months ago, and Daryl was on that show with those gentlemen in that group. That's a great group. We hadn't had a chance to hear any of their music. Let's see what the episode is. I'm going to get that episode number so you can go check that out. And also, Daryl's an active member of the group Straight Company out of Louisville, Kentucky. So that brother's pretty busy way out there in Los Angeles, California. Enjoy my number 9 song by Daryl Barnett. You got Stevie B on the 1s and 2s.
Number 9.
I used to know you, but
don't call like you used to.
If you still love me, can I
give me a chance just to say how I feel? It may hurt you, but what I'm seeing is real. I love to see children play.
I got the pressure.
There's a new pill I saw today.
How hypocritical.
Nothing is wrong. Take a picture and just smile, but it's coming after a while.
Oh, we keep believing lies. Then let the happy die. Because I need to know.
When our changes go. Holding me down,
sisters dying of age.
I know my man don't sleep around.
Don't be stupid,
we all gonna die, and since you only live once, you do you go ahead, live your life. My pastor is on TV,
but are we building people?
Bound for divorce,
we're wasting money, tell me.
Why should I save? Let me have my worldly things. God said you'll supply my needs.
That ain't what it means.
Back home.
It seems like it's gone. Tell me when our change is gonna come.
When our change is
gonna
In 4, 3, 2. Hey, this is Dorian Paul, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Ooh, wee.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Number 8.
Holding down my number 8 slot for 65 weeks is Anthony Carter and Craig Hardin out of Chi-Town, Chicago, Illinois. They have a new single entitled Daily Bread. Ladies and gentlemen, believe me when I tell you, you're going to love my number 8 song. You got Stevie B on the 1s and 2s.
Number 8.
This time, the storm, well, it brought me down to my knees, and I prayed, Father, please have mercy, Lord, 'cause I'm almost dead. And every morning when I would rise, I did not think I could face another day. But I made it because you fed me my daily bread. Yeah, Lord. See, when I needed faith, God had fed me my daily bread. Lord, just enough to make it through the day. I needed courage, God had fed me my daily bread. Lord, just enough to make it, Lord, I pray. And the first day, I made. And Lord, the second day, see, when I needed help, I got down on my knees and prayed. And He lifted me. He set my feet upon the rock. He gave me new direction. Thank God I made it. And every morning I pray. Lord, please make a way. Lord, please make a way. And Father, give us this day. You call on the phone, and when you're called, just remember what Jesus said. Don't pray for tomorrow, 'cause it may never come. Don't worry about the next day, 'cause all you've got is this one. Oh, when you call, you gotta ask Him for your. And when you need strength, God will give you your. Lord, enough to make it through the day. When you need courage, God will give you your. Guarantee that you'll make it. Just put your trust in Him. Put your hand in God's hand, and I know you'll make it. Just believe His way. You got to trust in Him, and I'm a witness to it. My Lord will bring you out every morning. Sometimes straight down on your knees, but you got to stay in prayer daily for strength, for courage, and get up. That's the key. You gotta get up and put your head in his, and then you'll make you'll see the fruit from your labor. No weapon formed against you could touch God's awesome faith. He'll lead you step by step to the trouble zone, through the good and the bad of you, until it brings you home. Whoa, yeah. Every morning I pray, I'm gonna pray every day for the Lord to make a way for me.
Give us this day our daily bread.
I'm LaSonia Carter Charleston, and I sing with Truly Blessed out of Atlanta, Georgia. You're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Stevie B's Song of the Week.
We are dedicating this feature to my dear sister and friend, the late Linda Dilley from Tulsa, Oklahoma. She was a member of my staff here at Stevie B's Media Production from the year 2016 till June of 2021. She wrote all the questions for the artists that we interviewed here on this radio show. So we just want to keep her memory alive on this radio broadcast.
Stevie B's Song of the Week.
This week we are featuring Kenya Shelley from Clovis, California. This song features Nuff Said, a.k.a. KOC, on the rap lyrics, and on the second verse, Asante Clark. And this single was dropped on February the 4th of this month, and the album's not complete yet. It's produced by Cornell Clark from San Bernardino, California. And we have Kenya scheduled for an interview here on May the 13th. Looking forward to talking to her on the broadcast. So her new single is entitled Just Let Go. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to love my song of the week.
Stevie B's Song of the Week.
Just let go and let God. Just let go and let God. Just let go and let God. She'll show you. Just let go and let God. Just let go and let God. Just let go and let God. She'll show you.
Let go and let him lead you. Thinking you should find he can feed you. Fighting all these demons, he the only one that's gonna believe you. Yeah, I really wanna let go. Should've rolled with you from the get-go. I need help trying to let him know. I need help trying to get my flow. Screwface got two faces, so my soul split in two places. Fighting each other like two races. Got enough sin for two graces. God tell me what I don't know. Either don't care or they don't show. Satan got me in a chokehold, so I probably need to let go.
Just let go and let God. Just let go and let God. Just let go and let God. She'll show you.
Don't be anxious about anything. You can conquer any situation by praying. You really need to know He's got your back for sure. He's got your back for sure. Cast your burdens on the one who cares. It really doesn't matter 'cause He'll be right there. Always your anchor. Don't let me be clear. Do not fear. God is the one who wipes away your tears.
Just let go and let God. Just let go and let God. Just let go and let God. She'll show you.
I'm just round here fighting all these demons while rolling a demon. I just need a sign from you, Lord, just to help me to believe in. I keep fighting fighting all these battles, but they all belong to you. What do I do? Help me through, get to you. Hey, let go, let God, I'm about to. I was about to sing right before I found you. Looking at this pit, Mary, I said not you. Then I realized that I can't live without you. It's painful without you. I can't go without you. I let go cause I got you. I'm so thankful about you.
Just let go.
Let go.
And let God.
And let God. Let go. Just let go. Let go. And let God. Let go. Just let go. And let God. He'll show you. I guarantee he'll show you.
Just let go. Let go. And let God. Let go. Just let go. Let go. And let God. Let God. Just let go. Put your faith in Him. Let God. Let God. He'll show you. Guide you.
Stevie B's Song of the Week.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
You're in the mix with Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music. Number 7.
Holding down my number 7 slot for 65 weeks is Shelley out of Houston, Texas. They have a new single, Sounds of Love, from the 2020 EP Surrounded by Love, featuring Frank Melton III, formerly of the Melody Airs. You're going to love my number 7 song by Shelley Chorus. You got Stevie B on the 1s and 2s.
Number 7.
What does love look like? What does love sound like? What do you see? What do you hear? Does it look like rain? Like wind from up above, blowing strong? Like to be falling,
My name is Vonda Waller from the Columbus, Georgia area. You're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Your boy Lil Lou from Athens, Alabama at Diesel Records. Giving a shout out to my man Stevie B with the Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Every Friday night we get down just like this. Diesel Records, baby. Acappella Gospel Music Blast. These are records, baby.
Stevie B's Funny Bones.
All day, I'm like, guys, we got to stop playing video games. Like, John, we're different, man. We only play games that are rated M for mature. I was like, they make video games rated M for mature? Doesn't that exclude everybody that plays video games? How does that work? What's the new Call of Duty that just came out? Any of the kids know? Call of Duty, the new one? Yeah, it goes. The next one's coming out next summer. It's going to be possible to beat. It's called Call of Duty to Move Out of Your Parents' Basement. It's going to be, it's just going to be. How do you beat this one? Get a job. That's how you beat that one. It's just. My roommates love to play the Wii. They love the Wii. If you don't know anything about the Wii, basically the whole premise of it is to take things you're terrible at and put them in video game format so you can succeed at them. So if you're like unathletic and uncoordinated, you're probably awesome at like Wii golf, all in one. If you're white, you probably got high scores on Wii Hip Hop Dance Revolution. Wow. So I was at the store the other day. They found a game for my roommate. I brought it home for him. I was like, hey, dude, I got a game for you. It's called We Pay Rent. I was real sheltered growing up. I didn't realize how sheltered I was until last time I went home. I was actually looking through a photo album. I saw a picture of me and my brother in the bathtub together. You guys, I was 17. Sorry. You're a little close for that. I feel like my parents, I just realized this, my parents kind of like changed the Bible stories to fit their parenting strategy. Any parents do that? I always thought you get leprosy from not wearing sunblock at the pool. I was like, this doesn't seem right. My parents never had a sip of alcohol in their entire lives, never drank in their entire lives. My favorite Bible story was when Jesus turned all that water into sweet tea. That was great. Yeah, it's a miracle. Here's my parents' rule in the house growing up. They said, no movies that aren't realistic. So we couldn't watch like Terminator or Die Hard because they said those movies aren't realistic. I was like, Dad, this rule doesn't make any sense. You just made us watch a movie where Bible characters are being played by vegetables. Really? Veggie Tales. Thanks for... Are you going to do that the whole show? Are you explain jokes? Is that what's happening? Veggie Tales. Just give her a second. She could have got it on your own. You know what VeggieTales is. Both of them in the bathtub. It's funny because you're not supposed to do that at 17. Oh, okay. Thanks, ma'am. I appreciate that. Wow. Listen, I think homeschool, that might be the solution. Homeschool might be the way, because I know some kids, they're 4 and 5 years old. My buddy asked them to come out and watch his kids play soccer. I got out there 3 minutes late. Walk out of the soccer field. I'm like, hey, what's the score? My buddy goes, we don't keep score here. All these kids are winners. You do that here in St. Louis? I was like, all these kids are winners. That kid's got his jersey on inside out and he's chasing a butterfly. That kid's not a winner. It's just not even made up. They've outlawed the use of red pen in the school district because red is too aggressive of a color for kids. For real, they're going to see the color red and be reminded of their failures. When they get older, they're going to see red and be insecure. I don't even have a joke for them. I'm just reporting the news. What? Like, here was the grading system for all of us coming through school. A, B, C, D, F. Like, we skipped a letter to make sure kids knew they were failures. You can't give a kid an E for more effort? No. F. Failure. Like, one time in high school, I got an F with an exclamation point on it. Just... Kids need to learn to succeed and fail, right, everybody? Yeah. I think it's good for a kid to create a culture of failure in his life so then he can get older and play for the Rams. You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting a year to tell that joke, you guys. I was like, where is he going with this one? I'm just saying, kids need to learn to succeed and fail. It's good for kids. My neighborhood this year, no more diving board at the pool. No more diving board because last summer some idiot kid tried to go off the diving board with his eyes closed. That's not the time to laugh. Wow, okay. Ha-ha, kid's getting hurt, yeah. Slow down, man. Kid went over to the diving board with his eyes closed, landed on the...
Stevie B's Funny Bones.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I hope you're enjoying the flight tonight on the blast. I'm playing some of the world's greatest acapella gospel music artists, the sweet sounds of voices. We're flying 30,000 feet, and I'm dropping bombs everywhere.
Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Stevie B, Gospel Blast.
Spinning on the ones and twos, it's Stevie B, the Blasta Massa of Acappella Gospel Music. Number 6.
Holding down my number 6 slot for 7 weeks is Monte Cuba from Houston, Texas. He has a new single entitled Through the Storm from his 2020 album Learning, and we debuted that album here on this broadcast. That was episode 190. And also, well, yeah, Monte's been on the show a few times anyway. Enjoy my number 6 song by Monte Cuba. You guys, Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 6.
Through the storms, I'll stand. There will be sorrow. There will be pain. Count it all joy through the rain. You don't have to worry. You don't have to cry. Jesus will help you through the storms. It's 2 in the morning when you get that call.
to worry. You don't have to cry. Jesus will help you through the storms. We all go through ups and downs. Sometimes you smile, sometimes you frown. But we can look forward to better days, because the Father, He has said, troubles won't last always. There will be sorrow, there will be pain. Just a little count it all joy. You gotta count it all joy. The rain. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You don't have to cry. You don't have to cry. Jesus will help you through the storms. Sometimes it hurts so bad. Oh, it hurts so bad. Give them all the love you have. All the loving you have. Never seems to be enough. Never enough. Heaven's gates gonna open. We're gonna make it. God's gonna answer your prayer. God is gonna answer your prayer. There will be sorrow. There will be pain. Just a little count it all joy. We gotta count it all joy. Through the rain. Through a little rain. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You don't have to cry. Oh yeah. Jesus will help you. He will help you through the storm. Oh yeah. Jesus will help you. He will help you through the storm. Power in the name. Jesus will help you through the storm.
This your girl, Tony Washington from Journey Acappella, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Spinning on the ones and twos, it's Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music. Stevie B's Top 20 Countdown Show. Acappella Gospel Music. Number 5.
Holding down my number 5 slot for 7 weeks is Called by God. Called by God Acappella Ensemble out of Nashville, Tennessee. I like saying that. Called by God. Their new single, Yes, is on the way, and this song features Dwayne Pugh from Dallas, Texas. And we debuted their 2019 album on this broadcast entitled For His Purpose. That was episode 134. Also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. That was episode number 32. Ladies and gentlemen, believe me when I tell you, you're going to love my number 5 song. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos. Called by God.
Number 5.
It's on the way, yeah. It's on the way, yeah. Your promises are yea and amen. I said love me. All
Whatever you say, it shall come to pass. That's why I'll learn to trust you more. Oh, limitless God, limitless power. Your only desire is to see me go higher.
Hey, this is Melissa Lancaster with the singing group Durant, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Number 4.
Holding down my number 4 slot for 7 weeks is Vision out of Houston, Texas. They have a new single entitled Beautiful. You're going to love this song. Now, this group, Vision, was the 2018 recipient for the NACAMA Contemporary Artist of the Year. Enjoy my number 4 song. You got Stevie B on the 1s and 2s.
Number 4.
Each morning is a gift. Do your best to make the most of it. Maybe a smile or a kind deed, helping someone who is in need. Can you imagine what we could do if you help me and I help you too? It would be like water to a thirsty soul, and every day we'd make beautiful. Whoa. We won't stop loving God. He's got so much love for us. So we adore you. Yeah, yeah. And Lord, we know you. You make us beautiful. We won't stop loving God. Oh, yeah. He's got so much love for us. Yeah. So we adore you. So why would you delay? Don't wait till tomorrow, love today. Somebody needs to know that you care. Help someone know that God is there. 'Cause when we treat each other right, that's how the world sees the light of Christ. It's like water to a thirsty soul. You make the world around you beautiful. Whoa, yeah, we want so much love. Lord, we adore you. Nobody. You make us beautiful.
From Greensboro, North Carolina.
Hey, this is Amber Baldwin from Greensboro, North Carolina.
This is Dodge Burnett coming from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Hey, this is Teray Mack out of Jacksonville, Florida, representing Duval. We are the one and only Testament Acappella, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Music Blast.
where I wanna be. Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Number 3.
Holding down my number 3 slot for 7 weeks is the Soul Influence out of Houston, Texas. Their single, That's All I Think About, from their 2007 album, You Gotta Believe. And we did an exclusive interview with 2 of the original members of the Soul Influence, Monty Cuba and Marcus Barnum here. That's episode 176. Enjoy my number 3 song by the Soul Influence. You got Stevie B on the 1s and 2s.
Number 3.
Mama told me years ago, seek Jesus and don't let go. That's all I think about. That's all I'm thinking about. Striving with all my might, avoid evil and just be right. That's all I think about. That's all I'm thinking about. Time touched the here and now, still true to the gospel cloud. That's all I think about. That's all I'm thinking about. Every day ain't been sunshine. Gotta get a little rain sometime. That's all I think about. That's all I'm thinking about. Gotta let that mind be in me. Trust in Him, keep setting you free. My friends don't understand the quiet life of a Christian, but it's God I think about. It's God I'm thinking about. They can wrap their minds around. Why it's now when the whole world frowns? It's good to think about. It's good to think about. I've searched the whole world over. Ain't nothing like knowing Jehovah God. That's all I think about. Oh, yeah. That's all I'm thinking about. Gotta let that mind be in me. Trust in Him, keep setting you free. All I think about is you. That's what I'm about to do. I do everything I need to keep pleasing. More and more and more each day. I'm determined yet to stay. Ain't no way, no how that I would be leaving. All I think about is you. That's what I'm about to do. I do everything I need to keep pleasing. More and more each day. I'm determined yet to stay. Ain't no way, no how that I would be leaving. Gotta let that mind be in me. Just in Him, keep setting me free. All I think about is you. That's what I'm about to do. I'll do everything I need to keep pleasing. More and more each day. I'm determined yet to stay. Ain't no way, no how that I would be leaving. I'm determined yet to think about is you. That's what I'm about to do. I'll do everything I need to keep pleasing. More and more each day. I'm determined yet to stay. Ain't no way, no how that I would be leaving. All I think about is you. That's what I'm about to do. I'll do everything I need to keep pleasing. More and more each day. I'm determined yet to stay. Do it and no way, no how that I would be leaving. Like it's just you and me. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to Him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to Him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to Him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to Him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to Him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to Him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to Him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to Him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to Him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to Him. Heart and soul.
Hey, this is Dwayne Pugh from Dallas, Texas, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Dropping the beat. Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music. Number 2.
Holding down my number 2 slot for 7 weeks is my power group, Straight Company from Louisville, Kentucky. They have a new single entitled Dreamers. I just love this song, Dreamers, from their 2020 album, AMG, Amazing, Magnificent, God Lead. And we debuted that album here on this broadcast, episode 181. And this is a 2-CD box set, ladies and gentlemen. It has 21 tracks. That's right, 21 tracks. Took them 10 years to produce it. Some of the members of Straight Company that was on that show with me when we debuted it was Jay Walk, the Rose, Gunsmithy, and E-Sage, and D-Blow. Enjoy my number 2 song by Straight Company. You guys, Stevie B on the 1s and 2s.
Number 2.
The best Jamaican accent you ever heard in your life.
There's so many things going on in this world today. So many things that are going on. Most of them good, but we have a lot of bad too. So we have to help each other out. If we don't help each other out, how are we going to make the world a better place? So that's what I'm telling to you right now. Let's make everything better for you. Better for me, better for the whole world. All right?
Yeah, man. The Straight Nation. We can hear it, man. All right, man.
These are the people that need the godly man, the godly woman, the godly child.
Hey, Kingston. Montego Bay. Move it. Put on the counter. Ocho Rios.
We want to love.
Negro. Mandeville. Here we go. It's time for a new beginning, a new song. Whole world can sing. A spirit so overwhelming, extending our hands to the street. We got to reach them, yeah. Make a dream come true. You and me, let's help make the dream come true. Oh, it's time that we do it better. More love from each other, whatever it takes. Let's God in me. Busting out yours. Every voice would come together and shout out. Shouldn't it be do, yes. Less fortunate than you and me, yeah. Stop the suffering and the agony and the bickering and the misery and heresies. Everything up to you, it's up to me. You dreamers, dreamers. Hey, but you say it's the name of the Lord. America still is never been the will of our God. No, 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 no. Let's do it better. More love from each other. Whatever it takes. Just God in me. Busting out yours. Every voice would come together. your hands, y'all.
We can live this Somebody needs some help. Somebody needs some help. Somebody needs some help. We can do this.
God made us all one blood, man. One love. We know better than that.
What's going on, everybody? This is Mario McKinnon coming to you from Charlotte, North Carolina, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Y'all keep listening.
For everything you've done, I got to praise the Lord.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, according to the clock on the wall, it's time for me to bring this big iron bird on down to the ground. I need to bring it on down. I need to bring it on down. We got this big iron bird safely on the ground. This is the part of the show where I have to say good night. I got to go. I was supposed to have been gone about 30 minutes ago. I really enjoy playing these inspirational songs and tickling your funny bone. I'd like to thank my listeners for riding with me on the blast tonight. You cannot deny what you hear on the blast on a Friday night. I'm playing some of the world's greatest acapella gospel music artists, the sweet sounds of voices. I'm trying to get that bass. It's coming along, ladies and gentlemen. Voices. But I want to thank most of all the God of heaven through our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me the privilege, and it is indeed a privilege, baby, to spend this time with you on a Friday night. So until we meet again, may God continue to bless your lives and may He bless you real good. You've been listening to Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Let me hit you with 3 pieces before I get up out of here. Peace, peace, peace. And I'll see you, Lord say so, on the other side. My number 1 song for the month of February. Well, the month of February, holding down my number 1 slot is for 7 weeks is LaChance from the Bay Area, San Francisco, California. She has a single entitled In Reverse. I just heard this song for the first time, and I fell in love with it. It's from her 2018 EP, LaChance Acapella. She has some nice singles on that EP if you hadn't had a chance to hear it. It's produced by Cornell Clark from San Bernardino, California. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to love what you're hearing from LaChance. Enjoy my number 1 song. I'm Stevie B, and I'm out.
Stevie B's Top 20 Countdown Show. Acapella Gospel Music. Number 1.
All these things I've been believing, all the promises that were made to me, they now seem like they're
to make believe. I don't believe it. Now I'm feeling lost in the wilderness, out in the woods, feeling misunderstood. What happened to those days when you held me close? I'm going in reverse. I'm losing my patience, flowing out of my mind. I'm going in reverse. Yeah, feels like I'm running out of time. See, I was told that everything would be okay if I stay faithful, say my prayers, and then commit my heart to trust in ya. I thought if I ordered my steps in your way, I'd be protected. You never tomorrow meaning I'd be there. Now nothing's making sense to me. I'm confronted by reality. Did you lie to me, or is there something I'm not understanding? I'm going in reverse. You're not there. I'm going in reverse. I'm losing my patience, flowing out of my mind. Feel like I'm running. I'm going in reverse. I'm reaching out. I need you, Lord. I need you more than I've ever needed you before. And I know you can heal me. I need you to help me. Help me to move forward. Help me to see you. Help me to reach for you. Show me how to trust you. I need a new perspective. I need direction. I need your protection.
You've been listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast, episode 251.
Stevie B's Top 20 Countdown Show. Acappella Gospel Music.
Stevie B Gospel Blast. Stevie B Gospel Blast. Stevie B Gospel Blast. Stevie B